stuff, so much there. So thank you very much. Now we're going to move ahead to an industry visionary to explore how vertical integration can drive cost-efficient lithium. Please welcome CEO of EnergyX, Teague Egan.
Hello. Thanks for having me, everybody. I'm Teague Egan. I'm the CEO of EnergyX. And today I will be talking about how vertical integration creates the lowest cost lithium, from brine all the way to battery. The big question is, can we meet tomorrow's lithium demand? I was watching some of the panels earlier. I think Jonathan Evans, Sarah from Rio Tinto, basically everybody was talking about there is huge oncoming demand. And even though the price today is relatively low, that demand is going nowhere. Joe Lowry, in a recent LinkedIn post, said that the lithium demand has grown by almost 5x since 2020. And that demand is going nowhere. But we are not going to hit the supply we need with evaporation pond methodology. If you do a simple Google search, you will see that this technology, I don't even know if I can call it technology, was actually invented in 6000 BC by ancient Egyptians. SQM today is closer than not to Kodak if they continue using this. Write that one down and look at it in 10 years. So how will EnergyX build the lowest cost lithium projects in the world? I have a step-by-step guide for you here today. Step number 1, invent the lowest cost direct lithium extraction technology, which eliminates ponds and produces battery-grade material in a chemical facility. What you're looking at here is our pilot plant in Austin, Texas. This produces roughly 2 to 3 tons of lithium per year from brines in Texas, as well as we've tested over 40 brines from around the world. We have 2 pilot lines. And we today are actively producing battery-grade material that is being tested and qualified by cathode makers. Some of the key performance metrics of our DLE technology. You guys have probably seen this chart many times, but I want to highlight a few things. The most important thing here, a lot of companies talk about the recovery rate, how ponds today are 30 to 40, they're over 90%, so are we. It takes 18 months to go through the evaporation pond sequence. We're 1 to 2 days. But please note the water consumption. Evaporation ponds are over 300 cubic meters. If you look at any other DLE technology, they are between 80 and 200 cubic meters per ton of lithium produced. We are at 22. This is big because for our project in Chile, which I'm going to tell you about, we cannot take any water from the salar. We have to truck in all of our water from desalination plants on the coast. That is not cheap. Step number 2, vertically integrate your supply chain with in-house consumable manufacturing. What you're looking at here is our commercial roll-to-roll membrane manufacturing line. We produce all of our own consumables in all of our technology verticals. That includes membranes, our own sorbent for our adsorption technology pillar, and extractants for solvent extraction. This is key to lowering the cost and securing your supply chain. There are other DLE technology companies out there that are aggregating a DLE platform or stack that source their resin from China. This will never work. China has already banned export of DLE technology, and if you're a resource that's relying on that, good luck. Step number 3, vertical integration through resource ownership. We started out as just a technology provider. We thought we were going to license our technology to existing resource owners. We ran into many headwinds, and we said that we needed to control our own destiny, and we vertically integrated and acquired two of our own top-tier lithium assets, one in Chile, one in the United States. What you're looking at here is our camp in the Salar that houses about 70 people on a 24/7 basis, and we've just completed a huge phase 1 drilling campaign that yielded a 9.8 million ton lithium resource with concentrations up to 1,150 milligrams per liter. Step number 4, engineering with modular and prefabricated first principles approach. When I say this, I look at existing old line companies, and then I look at the way new innovative companies think. The primary example here is Elon Musk. If you compare SpaceX to NASA, the engineering approach is night and day. They're landing rockets at $60 million a flight versus almost over $1 billion a flight. We have engineered our whole plants to be modular and prefabricated so we can drastically reduce the installation cost, which sometimes can be factors of how expensive it is to buy the equipment. What you're looking at here is our absorption demonstration unit in Chile. And finally, step 5, scale rapidly towards commercialization. So many times, companies look to just build the biggest thing and take the longest amount of time to do it versus iterating and failing and learning from that and fixing the things that didn't work. For us, we've approached scaling on 4 steps. First, the lab, then pilot, which I showed you, then demonstration plant, and then a small commercial train of 7,500 tons, and then the full plant. This is the only way that we will rapidly reach commercialization. This right here is our demonstration plant in Chile, and we have demonstration plants in both the US and Chile that will produce 50 to 100 tons of lithium per year. So what does all this mean? At the end of the day, there are several DLE technologies that will work. Many will work, but you have to be in the lowest cost quartile. I want to start on the left with Lithium Americas. These are all public numbers from their published feasibility studies. I'll focus your attention on the bottom line here. CapEx, 72,000, OpEx, 6,200. Those numbers are not very good. Codelco has the second best resource in the world in Maricunga. 60,000 tons of CapEx, $60,000 per ton CapEx, 37 OpEx. Better be low, they have great resource. Number 3, Standard Lithium, Equinor, and Koch. $48,000 per ton CapEx, 46. Rio Tinto, great company, great resources. Love what they're doing in the industry with consolidation. $42,000 per ton CapEx, announced by their CEO. Aramet actually has some good vertical integration, and you can see here, $37,000 CapEx, 5,000 OpEx. EnergyX is building the lowest cost lithium plant in the world. $12,500 per ton CapEx, $2,950 OpEx. If you guys find a better lithium project in the world, please come find me, and I'll buy it. We have just finished our pre-feasibility study validating these numbers with several contributing groups. This here, it's ironic, this is essentially my life's work, a 360-page document with over 10 contributing third parties, including Worley, who did all of our engineering, Montgomery and Associates, who validated our resource report, GeoBiota, who's doing all of our environmental, and many other engineering firms. We're looking at building a smaller train to start. It's a little bit more expensive, still world-class numbers, followed by the 45,000-ton plant that has $12,500 per ton CapEx, 2,950 OpEx. On the OpEx curve, these are benchmark numbers, we are number 1. Number 2 there, Atacama. They've been operating forever. They have the best resource in the world. Resource grade is a variable in OpEx. If you have twice as much concentration, you technically have twice as good OpEx, and we are still beating them with a worse resource than them. So about this project, it's over 100,000 acres in Antofagasta, Chile. Again, 9.8 million tons and up to 1,150 milligrams per liter concentration. We'll build it in 2 phases. First, a 7,500 ton train, followed by a 45,000 ton plant that will equal 52,500 tons. I already mentioned the CapEx and OpEx many times. We'll be producing 99.9% battery-grade lithium, which will equal a lot of revenue. I have a quick video for you.
Founded in 2018, EnergyX is building one of the largest lithium companies in the world. With a global footprint in North and South America and investors across Asia and Europe, EnergyX is backed by international powerhouse partners including General Motors, POSCO, and Eni. Some people dream, while others achieve. From brine to battery, we have developed the lowest cost direct lithium extraction technology in the industry. Validated by esteemed engineering firm, Worley. All of EnergyX's research and innovation transpires at its headquarters in Austin, Texas, the renewable energy capital of the USA. Additionally, in-house commercial manufacturing of best-in-class consumables for DLE technologies, including sorbent production, membranes, and solvent extraction, gave EnergyX a massive competitive advantage. Now, EnergyX is vertically integrating and has acquired Tier 1 lithium resource deposits in both the United States and Chile. American-made lithium is critical to U.S. national security, and EnergyX is building a 50,000-ton plant right in the heart of Texas. The company controls tens of thousands of acres in the Smackover Formation, adjacent to Exxon, Chevron, Albemarle, and Standard Lithium. 330 acres of plant site has been cleared to build the largest lithium refinery in the United States. The future depends on our ability to accelerate lithium production while ensuring it's done efficiently and sustainably. Moving to the Lithium Triangle in South America, the company's flagship project in Chile is called Black Giant, with an annual target output of 52,500 tons per year of lithium. An extensive drilling campaign has been completed, yielding a resource estimate up to 9.8 million tons of LCE, with lithium concentrations reaching 1,150 milligrams per liter. With 1 ton of lithium capable of powering 20 electric vehicles, EnergyX's combined output of 100,000 tons of lithium from both locations would translate to enough material to power an estimated 2 million EVs on the road per year. Located directly next to Escondida, the world's largest copper mine, Black Giant has access to existing infrastructure such as rail, power, and logistics, which is critical to the low cost of the project. Already, EnergyX has constructed a market demonstration plant in Antofagasta, producing battery-grade lithium, which has been qualified by cathode makers today. Finally, a 2,000-hectare commercial site has been secured directly next to the Chilean port of Mejillones, the world's largest lithium export port. The company calls this Lithium Mecca Chile, and it will be the largest lithium refinery in the world. We are on the precipice of unprecedented disruption in the lithium industry. Our teams are redefining what's possible, pushing boundaries, advancing energy innovation, and delivering change worldwide. The journey to a sustainable future starts now.
Thank you guys for watching that. This is the last slide, and I want to say that EnergyX is open for business. We're producing 100,000 tons of lithium, 50,000 tons of carbonate, or 52,500 tons of carbonate, and 50,000 tons of hydroxide. We're speaking with several customers already, and a lot of that is spoken for through our existing partnerships with General Motors and POSCO. We do still have some available, so come find me if you're interested in buying lithium. We'll sell it to you at the lowest price. Number 2, DLE licensing. We're open to licensing our technology to other resource owners. As you can see, we have by far the lowest numbers. So if you are a resource owner or represent a company that's developing a resource and you need a DLE technology, please come find me. Third, resource acquisition. We want to buy more resources. If you have a resource that you're looking to sell or partner with, we want to be involved. We're looking at buying resources in the United States, in Chile, and in Argentina. But we will look at others, but those are the 3 main countries. And finally, a partner for Black Giant. Right now, Goldman Sachs is running a process. We're looking for an equity partner in Black Giant to come build the world's first direct lithium extraction plant in Chile that will be the lowest cost and one of the best projects in the industry. And with that, I thank you.